Good morning, my word nerds! How are you on this terrific Tuesday? I am doing a scope from my car, so fingers crossed that we don't crash today. I haven't had a whole lot of luck with car scoping lately. Every time I do it, it crashes, so hopefully this works out. Good morning, my name is Christine. I am a member of the Perry Girls, and each and every weekday morning I bring you a new and amazing word of the day for you to add to your vocabulary to help you sound smarticles. So today's word of the day is also the Heart Tribe word of the day. So thank you so very much, the Perry Girls, for being here if you are a Heart Triber. Today's word of the day is pugnacious. It's kind of a big word, but you sound it out and it's pretty much exactly as it sounds. Pugnacious. P-U-G-N-A-C-I-O-U-S. P-U-G-N-A-C-I-O-U-S. Pugnacious. And pugnacious means combative or inclined to fight readily. Good morning, John. I saw you sneak in there. So someone who is pugnacious is somebody who's going to just go straight to fighting. Like, seriously, just go straight to fighting. If you say, hey, what's wrong with you today? Instead of being like, oh, I'm not feeling, what do you mean what's wrong? What do you mean what's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? That's someone who's pugnacious, right? They get right up in your face and they're going to just immediately go to combat. Okay? So there are places in the world where pugnacious people are an asset. However, in a marriage, in a work relationship, in a parent-child relationship, these are not places where being pugnacious is a good thing. So if you find yourself in a situation where you turn to your loved one and you say, you know, I'm really not feeling this dinner date. Can we just go home and chill on the couch? And they immediately get, what do you mean? Blah, blah, blah. And they just kind of go on the attack. They're being super pugnacious. It's okay to say, you know, you're being combative about it. Can we talk about it? You know, calm the situation down. I think that's the best way to deal with someone who is pugnacious is, you know, either through words or through actions, because a lot of people don't want to hear words, especially when they're being combative. But maybe through some actions, you know, calm the situation down. Tone it down. Turn it down. Don't turn it up. If you escalate the situation, someone who is already combative, right, they're already on edge, it's just going to fire them up more. You're adding fuel to their fire. So what you need to do is kind of, you know, when you put something on a fire, you like when you cover a candle, you put the lid on the candle and the candle goes out because you're starving it of oxygen, right? So you starve the fire. That's kind of what you need to do when you're dealing with somebody who's pugnacious. So again, I'm sure they're not being pugnacious on purpose. It's not a deliberate thing. People don't choose to just, oh, anyone who says anything to me today, I'm just going to fight them. Okay, maybe if you're a 19-year-old total pain in the butt person who's just, you know, on the warpath because you just decided that's who you're going to be that day. I don't see a lot of people choosing to be pugnacious. There are some people who pugnacious is a way of life. It's a survival skill. It's what they've had to learn. You know, they grew up in a combative house. They grew up in a combative neighborhood. And so it's what they know. So we just need to be really careful that we don't judge people just for being pugnacious, right? People who are pugnacious could potentially be an asset if you just find a way to smother the fire when you need to and light the fire when you need to. So being pugnacious is not always a bad thing, okay? Someplace where it might be a good idea to have somebody who's pugnacious is maybe when you're going to buy a car, you know, and the dealer starts pulling all that crap at the very end where they're like, you know, oh, we got to throw this in and we got to throw that in. This is going to cost you an extra $2,500, but no big deal, right? Someone who's combative is going to be like, no, that's a big deal, right? If they're being pugnacious, they're going to be like, no, out, we're out. You're not adding anything to my bill, right? We agreed on a price. I said, I shook your hand. This is what I was buying the car for. And now you're throwing all this other stuff in. The mouse in Sing is very, very pugnacious. Exactly. He was actually voiced by somebody who I think is pugnacious in real life. But that's just me. I kind of get a feel for that guy. I don't know. He's kind of funny. He's a great singer, though. But yeah, the mouse character would definitely be pugnacious, right? It didn't matter who said what to him. He was ready to fight, whether fight with his fists or fight with words or just fight with attitude. He was very, very pugnacious little mouse. Perfect example. So that is your word of the day for today. Pugnacious. P-U-G-N-A-C-I-O-U-S. Have fun with it. Use it. Don't abuse it. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Know that I love you all. And I'll see you again tomorrow morning for the wonderful Wednesday edition of Word of the Day. Until then. Mwah. Bye now.